Weddings are such a big day, but let's go ahead and get into these dresses, because y'all know as women, this is where we find our self-love in these dresses. They're immaculate, sometimes expensive, but moreover, they're us. They're a representation of us and how we view ourselves and how we want others to view us, just as the most beautiful, the most purest beings on earth for our big day. Starting with Simone Biles, now Simone Owens, Olympic gymnast married to Jonathan Owens, NFL player. We know that they first wed in a courthouse wedding in Texas, and then they did their big destination wedding in Mexico, Cabo San Lucas to be exact. And Simone picked out 4 dresses for her big day. The wedding footage dropped on YouTube channel Irish Films TV back in 2023, and then again on Love Stories TV back in 2024. But let's get into the breakdown of these dresses. Her first dress was her ceremony dress, was the Gamaya gown by Galia Lahav. Now I will say Galia Lahav has worked with multiple other celebrities, including Vanessa Hudgens, Paris Hilton, and our own Beyonce. Yes, Beyonce. Galia Lahav was something that Simone Owens wanted for her big day. Galia Lahav, she said if she was to get married, it had to be Galia Lahav. And they took this with honor and did her well. Not only did she have one, not 2, but 4 dresses picked for her big day. If you go to Galia Lahav's website, they have a whole section geared to Jonathan Owens and Simone Owens' big day. And they do list a lot of fun facts and details, such as she had some of the straps customized to fit over the shoulder. She had the dresses modified slightly so that it wouldn't be as white, so that it would fit the color scheme of the wedding. She had the high slit modified because she knew that what she looked good in. And even though she looked good, I couldn't help but peep where little man's eyes was. Somebody come get nephew, come get your little brother. And she said a high slit would make her not only look sexy but taller. And there was a lot of other good details that they do provide on the website. But let's go ahead and break down these dresses. Starting with the Gamaya gown. This was her ceremony dress. It featured a sweetheart neckline. The sleeves were optional, which means it can be worn strapless, but online it does feature the gown off the shoulder of the model. Now for Simone, as I previously mentioned, this was customized and modified so that the straps were over the shoulder for her. The silhouette is an A-line with a corset base, A-line silhouette with a corset base, and the bustle is pleated. Now it gives a bustle feel, but you can definitely see all of the little pleats in the dress. The train type of the dress is a cathedral train, which is long and very formal, and cathedral trains range anywhere from 2 to 225 meters from the waist, giving it that very long, very formal feel. The dress features an open back with a back zip and can be paired with a cathedral style veil, as Simone Owens did on her big day. And mind you, cathedral style veils are the longest veils that stretches all the way to the floor. Very beautiful, very grand. They mentioned that the fabric features a lot of silk and glittery sparkle tulle, and this ceremony dress also featured pearls and floral motifs. Now I will say Simone told them that she loves pearls and she loves flowers, so I can see why this was the dress for her and this was her ceremony dress. It was designed to allow for graceful movement, and this dress took over 185 hours to make. Now let's get into the price. This dress was retailed at $9,000 all the way to $9,950, which is basically $10,000. You can also sample it or get it on consignment for $5,400 all the way up around to $5,460 for new or modified versions. And the pre-owned price, depending on the condition, can range anywhere from $3,990 to $6,000. So I would say Simone paid anywhere around $10,000 for this dress. Now, if you think that dress was grand, let's check out Simone's second dress. Simone's second dress is called the Maya gown. It features a semi-sweetheart neckline off the shoulder straps again, and I wonder if these are customizable as well, because it's giving the same feel as the Gamaya gown. And from the video of the wedding, Simone did have these straps customized for over the shoulder straps as well. I will say this, from everything that they detailed, she knew what looked good on her, and she made sure she looked her best on her big day, as any bride should. Kudos to Simone. Not only that, but they also mentioned that she visited their flagship stores both in New York and in LA just to pick out the perfect gowns and perfect dresses for her big day. Kudos, Simone. Now back to the Maya dress. It has a mermaid silhouette with another corset base, and the bustle is giving me like a fishtail. It could be mermaid, but it's kind of giving me a fishtail the way it opens up in the back. Mind you, the fishtail, it does extend from the knee, and that's what it is doing on this model and on Simone's big day. The train type, as I mentioned, fishtail, and the back is another open back with the back zip. The fabric they mentioned does have a lot of floral motifs, crafted 3D flowers, which were each sewn by hand, and this dress took over 217 hours to make. The Maya dress was designed to have a flowing silhouette, and the retail or new price is approximately $11,500. Now you can also find it for resale or sample, ranging from roughly $5,300 to over $9,000, depending on the condition and alterations. So we're going to round up and say she spent almost anywhere from $12,000 on this dress. Now her next two dresses were her party dresses, of which we did not get to see in the film, but you know what happens in Cabo San Lucas stays in Cabo San Lucas. Okay, so the next dress is the G502. It's featuring another semi sweetheart neckline. These straps are over the shoulder. The silhouette is described as an A-line silhouette, and it has a sheer corset base. It does almost give me a column dress, but not entirely, so I'm still sticking with the A-line. The bustle also kind of looks pleated as well, and the train type is definitely giving scoop. The back features the back straps with the back zip. If you zoom in closely, you can see that back zip as well. And for the fabric, they did mention that it is fully hand embellished with sequins, and of course it features that sheer corset bodice that we spoke of. Now the new price, around $6,500. Pre-owned, you may be able to find it anywhere from $4,600, and some sites offering it as low as $2,999. So we're going to go ahead and round up and say Simone spent around $7,000 for this dress. The last dress, a party dress, is called the Jill. The Jill features another sweetheart neckline. It's strapless. It's a mini dress with the inner corset, and I imagine it features either a back zip or a side zip, but I'm gonna go with the back zip for this dress. The fabric features feathers, sequins, and beads with an inner Spanx to hold everything together. The retail boutique price started at $4,400, which is often sold out now and hard to find. However, you can still get this dress directly from Gallia Lahav's website for $3,190, and that is made to order, or $3,750 if you want it ready to wear. On the resale market at places like Poshmark and Still Right, you can find the pre-owned dress, and they range anywhere from $1,760 to $2,500. Now we're going to go with the retail price for Simone and say she paid roughly around $4,400. In total, she spent anywhere from $32,350 to $32,500 on her dresses, and they look absolutely beautiful. Congratulations to Jonathan and Simone Owens.